This is what people have been wanting for years. I'm not even joking. And Hiya has delivered. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. My name is DargonEvo, and we're coming at y'all with another figure reveal. Now, everyone's already talking about it. Hiya just revealed their Millennium Godzilla, or aka Godzilla 2000/1999, depending on who you ask. We already got a glimpse at this guy in San Diego Comic-Con, but this looks absolutely magnificent in its fully painted glory. To the glossy finish on the teeth and eyes, down to the metallic paint with the purple finish on those dorsal plates. This is one figure that you do not want to miss out on. So without further ado, I'm going to break down his price, his release date, we'll talk about the best places to pre-order him, and we'll go over all these photos in full detail. So sit back, relax, grab your favorite drink, and let's get right into this reveal. So straight up, he's just going to be 51 USD, American Dollarinos, dinero, which is a fabulous price indeed. He's the Exquisite Basic Series non-scale 7-inch Godzilla 2000. Godzilla action figure. I'm gonna skip this blurb and we're gonna come back after the release date. So he'll be releasing in Q2 2025. This Godzilla figure is open for orders in global regions, excluding Japan. Pictures for reference only. Specific products in kind prevail. What does that even mean? Hiya's kind of getting funky with some of these descriptions, like, I'm not even gonna lie. He does come with 2x interchangeable hands, which is really nice. But going off on that description, witness the Godzilla New Century. Now Godzilla from Godzilla 2000 Millennium 1999 joins HiyaToys Exquisite Basic Series. Godzilla lands in Nemuro, Hokkaido. He destroys the town and disappears, but then makes another landing in Takaimura, Ikabaraki Prefecture. Meanwhile, a mysterious rock mass discovered in Kashima, Nara, Abaraki Prefecture by the Crisis Control Intelligence CCI suddenly begins flying. What? Spin that back. Crisis Control Intelligence, CCI, abbreviation, got it, suddenly begins flying and confronts Godzilla. When Godzilla radiates a heat ray, a giant UFO appears from within the rock mass. He's talking about Orga, which fingers crossed, ladies and gentlemen, but hopefully we can get a Orga reveal here in the next year. But continuing, this brand new Godzilla action figure stands 18 centimeters tall, based on Godzilla 2000 Millennium 1999. Faithfully reproduces Godzilla's fierce eyes, reptilian mouth, sharp dark green skin, and other suit details. Teeth and claws are painted with a yellowed aged finish to give the piece a more biological period. That's really just how they end that sentence. What? The sharp dorsal fin is with the image of flames. Also, it has a precise chart and is painted with metallic purple, showing an eye-catching luster. These Chinese translations really are something else, man. Features multiple points of articulation, allowing for a wide range of dynamic poses while faithfully retaining the original design, but also coming with 2x interchangeable hands, letting you recreate various battle scenes from the film. More on those hands, I am not sure how these are too different. These may be a little more clinched, but the ones he has equipped look like they might be a little more relaxed. Like, looking at these, I'm assuming these are the same ones that we see in this image right here. I think Hiya does a pretty good presentation with their descriptions on all their figures. I don't know if y'all feel the same way, but I think they're worth a read. But starting with this image here, we can immediately get a glance at this guy's beauty. His center dorsal fin looks absolutely wild. I think it looks so surreal to me because we haven't gotten a Millennium Godzilla besides the poster version of the S.H.Monsterarts figure. But we gotta give credit where credit's due, and this head sculpt is magnificent. The accuracy is off the wall, with this wicked ass tongue and these deep yellow eyes. Hiya is flexing their prowess here. This just brings joy to my heart. Even the detail running down to the end of his tail. There is paint on his dorsals, and his tail seems to be plenty flexible from all that they've learned in recent time. They got this weird kink in his tail right here. but that black and purple transition looks absolutely beautiful. All of his side detail looks absolutely fantastic. Even his toenails look wonderful. His arms even look like the right amount of beefiness, as he should be muscular. And then right here, we can see this bad boy throwing up a kick. I don't know if it might just be the angling of this shot, but he does have some wonderful articulation to what we can see. I kind of feel like his chest isn't really accurate. I'm just gonna go over here and look up Godzilla 2000. What's this guy look like again? It's been a minute. That's from the game. Here's a toy. Hold up, open image in a tab. We already know. Come on, come on. That's also a good image right here. The hell's this? Yeah, I can kind of see it. It's kind of flat, like looking. He's got them gaps in like his neckline. All what we remember. He kind of lacks that on this figure. Here we can get a nice front shot. It looks pretty dang good. Like matching these up, this one you really gotta zoom in. Yeesh. This is pretty frickin' spot on, pardon my French. I thought this looked kind of flat in the texture of his chest. I had the same complaint about the GMK that we just looked at, but this looks really good. Like even the sheen, I hope that's not Photoshop, but it seems like his eyes are even reflective. I wanted to point out at the gap right here when we can look at his center joint. He's a lot like the other Hiya Godzillas, which is not a bad thing in any way. But you're gonna have stiffer joints to some degree. But it looks like they make up for that articulation in his neck. I don't know if this is gonna be a rubber section like the MonsterVerse Hiya Godzillas, which allows for even more articulation. But we'll just have to wait and see. This is just a classic shot. He really just has all kinds of detail just popping off of him. This is what people have been wanting for years. I'm not even joking, and Hiya has delivered. This has to be my favorite Hiya figure without a doubt. This just blows the competition out of the water. They give us a lot of different shots and different lighting. For this one, for an example, this guy looks so good that you almost want to think he's a figure. I heard people calling him a miniature X+, or there's definitely some quality for sure. And here we can get a really sick roaring pose. You can really see that metallic sheen on those dorsals. I'm glad it's mixed in and they didn't just go for a solid purple. It's more of like a pinkish purple. And I'm sorry, y'all probably think I'm colorblind. These are definitely more pink than purple, and that is their stylized decision, but we all know they're supposed to be purple. And for all intents and purposes, I'm just going to refer to them as purple. And then we're back on this beautiful shot, and like I said, he's got some wonderful frontal detail. I don't think there is one complaint we can have about this guy. Oh, and I had people wondering about buying buildings like these. My buddy GojiFXUnlimited. You can find him over there on Facebook or eBay or Mercari even. He makes die-cast buildings for a reasonable price for S.H.Monsterarts and Hiya figures, offering a large variety of options. So if you're interested in that, I'll post a few links in the description. I could really sit here and stare at this guy all day, I'm not gonna lie. He just hits every box. The facial sculpt, from a frontward angle, it just looks perfect. I just hope the paint is as good as the promotional images when we get this figure in hand. But as always, Hiya really has been pulling through with everything that they've been releasing. Now I'm sorry, enough of my rambling. Now, where to pre-order this guy? I'm gonna pre-order this guy on GojiFXUnlimited.com. You'll end up paying maybe $15 more. Shipping is usually free. If you live in the US, new members get 5% off of first-time orders. If you want to get this guy the fastest, it's going to be GojiFXUnlimited, and you'll get him about a month or two earlier than anyone else. The Energized Godzilla is an exception. I have no idea why he released almost a year in advance. But if you want to get this guy for the cheapest you can, your best bet is going to be awesomecollector.com. They're usually cheaper than MSRP. In the US, they charge about $12 shipping, but they tend to be a little slow sometimes. I've had a good experience with them in the past, but GojiFXUnlimited is definitely faster than any other, even Hiya themselves. But on another note, if you order this guy directly from Hiya, and you will get him relatively early when he is assigned to release, guaranteed safety of ordering him directly from the distributor, but you will end up paying about $20 to $30 in shipping. I shit you not. You gotta pay for that international air. They don't give you no choice. But yeah, that's why I said I'm gonna order from Quizkiss. So that's for y'all to decide. I'm gonna post some links down for y'all to decide down in the comments and the description. I'm gonna try not to forget. Let me know what you think of this guy down in the comments for sure. If you watched up to this point, I appreciate y'all watching. A like tremendously helps out the video. So please and thank you. And if you want to keep up with all this delicious content and my future reviews, why not subscribe? It's free. My name is DargonEvo, and as always, have an amazing day.